Are you looking for the best affordable smartwatch that can help in achieving your fitness goals? If yes, then Garmin has an answer for you in the form of Garmin Forerunner 245 Music. And if you're thinking to buy one of these, then I have some thoughts after using it for more than 2 months. But before we proceed any further with Garmin Forerunner 245M smartwatch review, I would like to request you to press the like button and subscribe to the channel if you like this video. It encourages us to bring you more informative content on wearable tech. Sub-$300 price category is crowded in the smartwatch market. You have got a plethora of brands looking for a piece of the pie. In this hyper-competitive segment, one watch that is unique and stands out is Garmin Forerunner 245 Music. There are two variants of the Forerunner, which are 245 and 245M. The difference between the two watches is that the 245M has onboard storage for music and playback, whereas 245 doesn't. Plus, there is a Wi-Fi option available in the 245 Music and not in the regular 245. Except for those two features, there isn't any other difference between the two watches. You will get all the sports and smart features on both watches. And for this review, I am using Garmin 245 Music that I have been daily driving for more than 2 months now. I have also written an in-depth review of Garmin Forerunner 245 Music on our blog Wearholic. Check it out using the link in the description. Starting off with the looks, Garmin 245 Music has a sporty appearance just like most sports watches. It is accompanied by a 20mm silicone strap that can be changed as it comes with a quick release mechanism. Although I didn't have any issue with the strap, still the option is there for you if you want to replace it. Garmin Forerunner 245M also happens to be a lightweight smartwatch weighing only 38.5 grams. So if you want a watch that doesn't feel bulky while working out or running, this will be perfect. Coming to the display, the watch features a 1.2-inch transflective LCD display, which ensures you can read the watch face in any bright environment. Not just on paper, but the watch performed really well in the various outside environment during my usage. However, legibility in the low light can be a challenge, but thankfully the watch comes with a dedicated backlight function that solves the issue on the watch. You can enable the backlight function based on time, gesture, or activity, whichever suits your need better. Moving on to the fitness features of the watch, let me start by saying while I might not be a professional athlete, but I do like to run. And that's why I wanted to test Garmin 245M to see whether or not the watch will provide any value to me. First, talking about the experience. When you start running, you will see that watch shows several useful data like your speed, distance covered, and pace. While running, the watch also showed my performance condition, which shows how I am performing compared to my baseline performance. You can also add more data screens to track other metrics like average heart rate, time, VO2 max, or any other data that you find useful during your run. For better accuracy, you can also connect a Bluetooth heart rate strap to the watch during your run. Besides Bluetooth, Garmin 245M also supports Ant Plus accessories, so you can connect the watch to other Ant Plus compatible accessories as well. Once your activity is over, you will get various data screens that would contain useful metrics like VO2 max level, anaerobic and aerobic training, training status, and recovery. What I found to be particularly helpful was the recovery. It showed me how much time I would need to recover before I would be able to run my peak performance. Not only that, recovery time keeps on getting adjusted based on the quality of sleep I get and my stress levels. Plus, the watch recommends some light workouts or exercises while I was recovering. I found this feature to be quite useful as I tend to push myself, which has resulted in minor muscle injuries in the past. The watch also has a feature called training load, which indicates whether you are pushing yourself or underperforming. It can be a great tool for beginners who get carried away and start piling more workouts into their fitness plan. Moreover, on the Garmin Connect app, you will find plenty of information like estimated sweat loss, cadence, intensity minute, and other running metrics. You can also connect your Garmin Connect account to other fitness apps like Strava, MyFitnessPal, Apple Health, and more. Besides running, the Garmin Forerunner 245M can track your cycling, pool swimming, treadmill, indoor cycling, count your rep during a workout, and do a lot more. One thing to note here is that the watch can't track open water swimming, so do keep that in mind if that's a sport you want to track. Talking about the sensors of the watch, 245M supports GPS, GLONASS, and Galileo global navigation system so you can track your run, hike, or cycling sessions without needing your phone. I never ran into any issues while using the GPS on the watch. It always had a good connection throughout my run. The optical heart rate sensor on the watch can track your heart rate 24/7. And you can set the watch to alert you if your resting heart rate is too high or too low. There is also a pulse ox sensor to monitor blood saturation, which is useful when you're at a high altitude location. However, I won't recommend considering these results to be as accurate as a medical grade device. Coming to the smart features on the watch, it comes with an incident detection feature that basically detects you when you have fallen down. It sends your location to selected emergency contacts so that they can get help to you. If you're someone who does trail running, mountain biking, or other similar adventure sports, you may find it handy. Plus, you can even share your live location and trail path beforehand for better peace of mind. Another smart feature that comes in handy is the notification sync. Using it, I was able to keep track of important notifications, texts, and emails while leaving the phone in the gym locker. While the phone doesn't have a built-in speaker and microphone, it does show the caller ID on the watch face, and you can accept or decline the call using the watch itself. The only thing missing from the watch, in my opinion, is that it doesn't support Garmin Pay for contactless payment. Other than that, it has a pretty solid offering in the smart features department. Let's talk about the main USP of the watch, which is the ability to play music. If you have a premium Spotify and Amazon Music account, you can download and play music on the smartwatch. If you have your own music files, then you can import them onto the watch's 3.5 GB onboard storage using Garmin Express software on Windows or Mac. To listen to the music, you can pair the watch to a Bluetooth speaker, headphones, or even your car's stereo if you want. One thing to note here is that music playback is a battery drain. On a full charge, you get continuous 6 hours of music playback with GPS enabled. I personally didn't use the music playback much on the watch as I don't prefer listening to music while running. However, if you do, the option is there for you and it works quite well. No matter how good a watch is, one thing that makes or breaks a smartwatch for me is the battery life. And Garmin 245M met all of my expectations. On a single charge, it offered 5 to 6 days of battery life. It also recharges pretty quickly too, and the watch usually took 1 to 1.5 hours to fully charge during my 2 months of usage. All in all, this is a great smartwatch no matter whether you are a casual runner or a professional. It has plenty of features for fitness lovers. However, if you are someone who wants to make calls using the watch or use AI like Siri or Google Assistant feature on the watch, then this smartwatch isn't for you. While it may seem like a drawback to some, but it is also a kind of USP for the watch as it makes the watch less bloated and delivers good battery life in exchange. If you have any questions about the watch, then don't forget to comment them down below. I will try to clear as many doubts as possible. And if you find the video to be helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.